Booze for Bums, a biblical perspective on strong drink. Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of truth and lovers of the absurd, I come before you today to deliver a message both ancient and intoxicating, pulled straight from the hallowed pages of the Bible. Yes, friends, today we're diving into the curious and often overlooked biblical mandate. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Proverbs 31:6. Now before you gasp in shock or raise your glasses in premature celebration, let us consider the context. The Bible, that eternal book of wisdom, is not merely a dusty tome of commandments, genealogies, and miracles. Oh, no. It is also apparently a bartender's guide to compassion. So let us explore this divine directive with the seriousness it deserves. And by seriousness, I mean none at all. The divine bartender. Picture, if you will, God Almighty standing behind a celestial bar, polishing glasses with the hem of his robe. The angels are the servers, wings fluttering as they deliver trays of holy spirits, both literal and metaphorical. And there at the center of it all is Proverbs 31:6, a verse that suggests a curious approach to life's hardships. Got problems? Have a drink. This verse is not advocating for drunken debauchery, mind you. It's not a license for frat parties or bottomless mimosas at brunch. No, this is targeted assistance. It's a prescription, if you will, for the downtrodden, the despairing, and the utterly doomed. It's as if the Bible is saying, if you're on the brink of the abyss, why not enjoy a little Cabernet Sauvignon on the way down? Booze for Bums, a public service announcement. Let us pause here to address the modern application of this verse. Who are the bums in question, and why should they get all the booze? Are we to set up charity wine tastings for the forlorn? Shall we establish a government program, Whiskey for the Weary, where every broken-hearted soul gets a voucher for a bottle of bourbon? Imagine the campaign slogans, lift your spirits with spirits, or gin for the jobless. But perhaps this verse isn't about literal alcohol at all. Maybe it's a metaphor for comfort, a poetic call to soothe the suffering. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a divine loophole, a holy permission slip for humanity to say, hey, life's hard, sometimes you just need a drink. A theology for tippling. Let us delve deeper into the theology of tippling. Wine, after all, is a recurring character in the Bible. Jesus himself turned water into wine at a wedding in Cana. Not grape juice, mind you, wine. The good stuff. And why? Because the party was running dry. And even the Son of God knew that no celebration is complete without a little vino. But here's the twist. The Bible is not advocating for unchecked hedonism. Proverbs 31:4-5 warns rulers against indulging in strong drink lest they forget their duties. So the common man may toast for his troubles, the king must remain sober. It's a curious dichotomy. Booze for the bums, but not for the bosses. Perhaps this is the Bible's way of saying that power and inebriation don't mix. A call to action. Now, my friends, what are we to do with this knowledge? Shall we take to the streets, flinging bottles of whiskey to every downtrodden soul we encounter? Shall we establish a new holiday, Strong Drink Sunday? Or we gather to toast the trials and tribulations of life? Or shall we simply raise a glass in quiet gratitude for a God who understands that sometimes the weight of the world calls for a stiff drink? Conclusion. Cheers to the absurd. And in closing, let us remember that life is at its core absurd. It is a tapestry of joy and sorrow, triumph and defeat, laughter and tears. And in the midst of it all, there is this peculiar little verse reminding us that even the Bible has a sense of humor. So to the broken-hearted and the weary, to the bums and the bosses, I say this. Cheers. May your burdens be light and your spirits be lifted and your drinks strong. Thank you.